Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Ian portion of the Ian and Have. Today is Vlogmas Day 20, and it's been a few days since I last uploaded, and part of that was deliberate. I knew that I was going to Disney World last weekend for my son's first visit there, and we were meeting up with my sister Victoria Holmes, which I will link her channel at the end of this video, and we had a fantastic time. My wife, my sister, and I taking my son around to all of the parks and exploring, but Disney also takes a huge commitment throughout the day, and so I knew that I'd be really hard pressed to make the same sort of sitting down and talking videos and editing them and getting them uploaded daily. So I decided to cheat a little bit and give my a try at YouTube Shorts. So I've made a couple of small videos, check them out. I'll include a link in the description below. But it was a lot of good fun. But now that we are back in sunny Texas, I figure I should give this another shot here. So I have another video that I should have out tomorrow that goes into a little bit more depth about some points and miles stuff that I think is pretty cool. But I thought of one tip that I want to share with you from the experience this past weekend. We stayed at the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, and it's right outside of the parks. It's only about like a 5-minute ride over to Disney Springs. So really cool property with golf and really nice pools and just a neat lake with hiking trails and all sorts of stuff to do. So my tip for you today is to always check your room charges before you check out. A lot of the time it makes sense to charge meals or other incidentals to your room because you'll earn more points than you would if you just paid for it out of pocket with cash or credit card. And I ran into a problem this past weekend where they told me what the total was, and it sounded about correct for the 2 meals and some change that I had spent in the property over 3 days. But they also mentioned, oh, did you eat at the Flamingos bar? And I thought, that's not familiar. And they said, yeah, it looks like you had a margarita and a beer. And I do drink occasionally, but I had had neither of those things, and nor had my wife or my sister during the trip. And so I was able to tell them, like, that's definitely mistaken. We were in the parks at that day and time, and they removed it from the bill, no problem. So I don't know whether somebody else just forgot their room number and accidentally told mine instead, and that's how it got on the bill. Or if it was more nefarious and somebody overheard what room I was in and maybe heard me giving my last name when I talked to a waiter or something, and they deliberately put a charge on there. But these things happen, and you just want to make sure that you protect yourself, because I would have been out, about 20 bucks, and you want to keep your money in your pocket around the holiday season and just in general. So that's the tip for you today, is always check your room charges before you check out, because it's far easier to take care of it while you're actually talking to a human being at the property than having to call up later. With that, I will say good night. Again, Merry Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.